看到刘伟了，他怎么在这儿？
啊，他是有事儿，所以就搬进来了。
搬进来了？啊，那你们俩住在一起了？
胡说什么住在一起？看这孩子，
你不说他搬回来了吗？
别胡说八道！
怎么就我胡说八道了？哎，我一说这事儿你就说我是胡说八道的，那你们都做得出来，为什么我就不能说呀？
我们又做什么了呀？
你们不都住在一起了吗？
贝贝，你这
妈妈，你别忘了我还有爸爸呢，他叫贝志强，他现在一个人在中国。你万里迢迢从中国跑来说是来陪读，原来就是跟这个人住在一起，你这样怎么忍心啊？对爸爸。
贝蕾，事情不是像你想的那样。
那是什么样的？
你听我解释。
我不想听你说话，真让人恶心。
贝蕾，你听我解释。贝蕾，你不要误会，我跟你妈妈绝对不是事先就安排好的。
你们都住在同一个屋檐底下了，还说不是事先安排好的？
贝蕾，你已经不是小孩子了，凡事要动动脑筋。你想一想，你母亲为什么会突然跑到悉尼来呢？啊？
你知道为什么？
我不知道。
那不就得了？
但事情没有想象的这么简单，这里面一定是有什么问题，你不要意气用事。
哎，
志强，是我。
啊，丽丽呀，你好吗？
我很好。
贝贝呢？见到你，他吓一跳吧？
他很开心。
哈哈，我就知道，女儿见到妈妈一定开心。现在好了，母女团聚，你也用不着牵肠挂肚啦。啊？
What are you looking for here?
I just came to see your new home.
Both of us need time and space to think. Being separated, I think is a better idea for you and I.
Better. How?
I don't want to argue with you.
Look what you've done. You think it's romantic to fall in love with a young woman again?
It's not what you think.
No. That's what you keep saying. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Blah, blah, blah. You're worse than Bill.
Don't compare me with your ex-husband. He makes me sick.
Sick. Sick. Do you want to know what's sick? Sick is having a young girl in your bed who's young enough to be your daughter. At least Bill was man enough to admit that he loved her. But you, what are you doing? You're here, in this place, living with a young girl, young enough to be your daughter, and yet you continue to deny it. So if Bill is so sick, what does that make you?
Bailey is my daughter.
What? What did you just say?
Bailey, the girl you're just talking about, she is my daughter. She is my real daughter who has been separated with me for about 20 years. I'm sorry, I haven't told you earlier.
You're back.
Why are you so quiet?
David, you look exhausted. Let me run you a hot bath, and then I'll make our favorite dinner for just the two of us.
No. I'm not staying. So you don't need to make a fuss.
Then why are you here?
I came just...
David. You went away, but now you're back. Do you know how happy I am about that?
I came back to pick something up.
Pick something up. What?
Do you know where my diary box is?
No? No, I don't.
You don't know?
No, I don't. And I don't care. Why aren't you staying?
At this stage, I'm not ready to come back.
Why?
I just don't want to.
But David, please, please. Just come back, And we could be like it was in the beginning.
Where's my box?
Did you hear what I said?
Just tell me, where is the box?
I don't know. I don't know where the box is.
It's impossible. You definitely know it. It was kept in my study for a very long time. You know that.
I told you, I don't know.
Did you take it on purpose?
No. Stop talking about the box. Just look at me, okay? Look at me. Let's talk to me. Talk about us.
So you don't want to give me the box?
I don't have the box. I just want to talk about us. I just don't want you to leave. I want to talk about us. The least you can do is talk to me after the way you treat me. David, please, talk to me.
Do you really need to hear directly from me? Okay. You listen. I am going to divorce you. My lawyer will handle the procedure. Please communicate through him.
Why?
Because our marriage is a mistake.
No, it's not. You love me. You always love me.
For years, I have been keeping down all my angers. You can't see it.
Grumpy.
Now you know the truth. People only speak the truth when they're angry. You were thinking, if you kept my diary, you could keep my life, my emotion, and my freedom. Well, you can't.
We made promises to each other. They're forever. Mine.
If you keep your promise, you will not do all those crazy things. Stop acting. It's over.
Daphne, listen, there are problems with this.
No, it's fair. Look, it says the house will be split 50-50. That's fair.
According to David's lawyers, that's fair. But they're basing your assets based only on this house. Whose definition is that? That's David's definition of assets. That's not my definition of assets.
Okay, so wait, now I'm getting confused. Isn't this house the asset?
Okay. They mention the house as the asset to be divided, but they don't mention other assets to be divided, like, does he have a country house? Does he have a car? Does he have a bank account? Does he have an airplane at an airport? He has a company. Does he own the company?
Runs the company? Why?
I need you to think about it.
I'm not going to take any of David's company, so you don't need to get involved.
Steph, think this over. You're never going to get an opportunity like this again. Don't make a stupid decision here.
You think everything I do is stupid?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it would be a pity to waste such a wonderful opportunity.
I know what I'm doing.
Please, Daff, think this through. After the divorce, what are you going to live on?
I'll go to work, I'll get a job. If I can keep this house, I can rent a room. Move.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go and tell David my decision.
This is crazy.
你把底牌告诉戴芬妮了。
我是不想再跟他绕圈子了。我觉得以诚相待，才能把事情顺利地推进下去。
刘先生，您跟我说句实话，您的后边是不是有结婚对象在等着呀？
没有。
我不信。如果您后边有人等着和您结婚，那我就用别的方法来解决。
真的没有，我跟律师不说假话。
那您为什么干这么失策的事情啊？欲速则不达，哎，这个道理你应该明白。如果没有人在后边等着，那你就摆出架势跟他耗着， 只有这样，事情反而会解决得更快。你现在把底牌打给 Daphne 了，这事情肯定会发生变化。
不至于。我跟他说的时候，我发现他的反应还是挺正常的。
刘先生，还是那句话，我经历过太多的离婚官司了，我敢跟你打赌，这事情肯定会发生变化。
Seems our relationship is over.
The end of our relationship is not end of our life.
I'd still like one more try,
Why?
to be sure that we're not making a mistake.
We don't need to discuss this anymore. We're not gonna live together ever again.
10 years of marriage. Surely there must be something precious left.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. There must have been something you valued.
Daphne, if you want to say something, please go ahead. Where did you get this information?
From the company records.
So, you have been to the company.
Actually, it's Bill,
Which Bill?
my ex-husband.
So, you and Bill have set me up.
No, David, no, that's not what I'm...
You two are united. You've got all those information about my company. What else could be if this is not a deliberate setup?
The company was established after we were married, and that means that it belongs to both of us. Just trying to find out more information, general information. Why do you think it's a setup?
I overcome numerous difficulties and I started a company from scratch through hard work.
I know.
Have you ever contributed to the company? Have you done any deals for the company? Do you know anything about how to run a business? Then how do you come to the conclusion that you own a company?
That's not why I'm here.
So why are you here? For money? I'm so surprised. You joined forces with that crappy actor.
Is that what you think of me?
That's how everyone sees you.
Well, yes. Do you know what? You're right. I am after the money. Because half of every bloody dollar in this bloody company belongs to me.
You admit it. What do you want?
I want my half.
Try me.
Don't you screw with me, David, because if you do, you'll regret it.
Listen, the first thing I hate in my life is being set up. The last thing I'm scared of is being threatened. Go now. Go.
And now I'll prove it to you. As I planned, David's company has been sealed. Next, we're going to see how tough he is because his company's going to face a tremendous loss. All he can do is raise his arms and surrender. He'll have to hand over his assets, his profit, and his wealth. And by doing that, he gets to keep the rest for himself. Otherwise, he's going to go bankrupt.
You want him bankrupt?
Only if he's that stupid. Now the ball's in his court, and we have to wait for his next move. But I guess his next move is to give us his company and wait till we divide it. He doesn't have any other options.
方最近有什么新的动向？
他们申请了资产封存保全以后就停了下来。他们知道你耗得起，就存心跟你耗下去。从法律角度讲，这一手啊很漂亮，以逸待劳，不战而胜。
再这么耗下去，我真的要破产了。
天无绝人之路。现在有一个办法，就看你敢不敢尝试了。
什么办法？
他们之所以能够封存你的资产，正是因为这资产是你的。
这公司就是我的嘛。
哎，您记得去年雅典奥运会射击决赛那个美国枪手打的最后一枪吗？
雅典奥运会射击比赛，对，那个美国枪手最后一枪打到别人的靶子上去了，而且成绩当场宣布无效。
现在呀，他们把枪瞄准了你的靶子，我们要想办法让他一枪打在别人的靶子上，那成绩也就无效了。
啊？你的意思是，如果这个公司的全部资产不在我的名下，
说得更明确一些，这个公司根本就不是你的，那他们申请的封存保全也就当场失效了，而且将来法院做最后的离婚判决的时候，Daphne也得不到公司财产的一分一厘。
可是如果这个公司不在我名下，那我公司所有的财产不就都直接成别人的了吗？
这就是我们的难处啊！现在我们要找到这个人，他既是你公司财产名义上的所有人，又不可能真的就侵吞了你的财产。他要值得你信任到这种程度。
哎，这个公司转让到底是怎么个手续啊？
这个很简单，你做一份转让赠与文件，说明公司赠与某某人，就完了。
那我上哪儿去找这么个人呢？
当然不可能随便什么人都行啊。哎，您比如是我，您信得过我吗？哎，连我自己都信不过我自己。所以呀，这个人最好跟你有血缘关系。要说还有什么值得信任的话，那也只有血缘关系了。
你的意思是，我把这个公司赠送给贝蕾？
您个人的情况，我不是很了解，这么做行不行？最好您自己拿主意。
Want a drink?
That's one.
A red wine, please.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Can you put on my
Thanks.
tab? Yeah.
Lovely. So,
I've been wondering, who really is this Chinese girl at your place? What's your relationship with her?
I gave you the authorization for my divorce case, not the right to investigate my private life.
Seems like a close relationship. Do you trust her?
That's none of your business.
Oh, my little Daphne. What can I say? You are so innocent. You know who she is?
Of course.
You think you do.
And what does that mean?
You think she's the illegitimate daughter of your husband. You think because she was separated from her father and that she saved your life once, she's the person you should trust most in this world.
And you disagree?
Her name is Bailey, and she's the owner of David's company.
Oh, what nonsense. That's
That is
rubbish.
to say, all of the assets of David's company are in her name. So you, Daphne, do not get a cent.
How can that be? I mean, she's been in Sydney, what, a year? The company's been trading for 10 years.
This is a copy of a document called Property Endowment.
More documents.
A year ago, when Bailey arrived in Sydney, David transferred everything into her name. The court accepted the document and revoked the sealing decision. So, you don't have the right to claim anything of the company, including assets, all.
Well, I don't understand this, and you're just confusing me.
She cheated you, Daphne. She cheated you.
Daphne, you come back.
Yes.
You listen to me?
Yes.
I heard if a student have a special skill, he can get the scholarship. You think I can get?
Do you really need that?
You mean scholarship?
Yes.
Of course, I got an admission, but I have no money for my tuition.
You don't really need a scholarship, do you?
Why?
Well, you have so much money. What do you need a scholarship for?
Daphne, you see, I have so much money.
Well, you don't need to pretend anymore.
What are you saying? Daphne. Daphne, you don't go like this. Tell me, what's happened?
Bailey, I've been treating you as my best friend. I tell you everything. But what about you? Do you keep secrets from me?
No, I don't. Oh, you mean my mother is coming to Sydney?
Your mother's coming to Sydney.
Yes, but I didn't expect it either. She just came and I haven't got this chance to let you know.
This was all staged, wasn't it? I mean, now I understand.
I don't know either.
Bailey, I don't want to talk about this.
Daphne, I don't understand.
Hello. It's for you. It's a lawyer.
Lawyer? Hello? Yeah. 我是通用进口集团的所有人。
对，你是这个公司的唯一股东。刘伟在1年以前就签署了这份财产赠与文件，他把公司赠送给你了。现在，他是这公司的经营人，换句话说，他是给你打工的。
等一下，1年前他就把公司赠与我了，那我怎么什么都不知道？他为什么要这么做呢？
哎呀，这事儿不是1句2句就能说清楚的。但有一点可以肯定，你是刘伟唯一的女儿，他把公司赠送给你是天经地义的。现在有人不相信这件事儿，他们怀疑这是刘伟在离婚官司中的阴谋。
你是说 Daphne 在怀疑？
还有 Bill。 他已经在隔壁等你了，待会儿我会陪你一块儿过去。哎，你可千万记住这个时间啊！1年以前，刘伟就把这公司赠送给你了，你可千万不能含糊啊，否则刘伟和他的公司就会陷入危机。
可是，我真的什么都不知道啊！
你慢慢会明白的，啊！你进去以后，一定要沉住气，少说话。不明白的地方，你就用中文问我，我会为你处理好一切。
我能不能不去啊？
都这个节骨眼上了，你必须要帮刘伟一把。哎
It's obvious. David planned the whole thing and Bailey helped.
No, she wouldn't cheat me. She didn't know. You were there. You saw her expression. She didn't know.
Whether she cheated you or not doesn't matter. The point is, you can't have her in here. She has to leave right now.
She's not plotting against me. If she was, why would she save my life? Because if I was dead, then there'd be no obstacle to her family reunion. Doesn't make sense.
Can we get our mind back to the topic? The most important thing is, David made a huge amount of money secretly and he gave it to Bailey.
If I have to hurt Bailey to get this money, I won't do that.
Don't be stupid. Bailey is not your friend. You have to get her out right now.
No, I don't. And I won't. She stays. But you can go. Go on. Go.
Okay. Okay.
Go!
贝贝，你还是去忙你的事吧。你这么天天陪着我，也不是个事儿啊。
不行的，你人生地不熟的，我不放心。
你老妈还没那么笨，英语虽然忘得差不多了，但是看个路牌问个路还是够用的。
妈，你信不信我能让你一下子有钱，再也不用打工了？
除非你捡了大钱。
也许呢。
妈可是有深刻的教训，这种非分之想，我是不敢去想了。
刘伟把他公司所有的资产转到我名下了。
什么？你说什么？
我也不知道为什么，刘伟要把他公司所有的资产转到我的名下。
你不是在开玩笑吧？
妈，这么大个事儿，我怎么跟你开玩笑呢？好，先干活吧。我在想，如果我拿了这笔钱的话，那等于是又欠了一笔债，一笔不明不白的债。
贝贝，对于这笔钱，其实你已经有了自己的想法，对吧？
我想听听妈的意见。
你已经长大了，应该自己会处理了，也有自己的主意了。看看会给你的人生设置一个什么样的起始点，画一个什么样的起跑线。你怎么想就怎么做吧。
Bele, I'm sure you hear a lot about me from David and Daphne. I can't imagine it's that positive, but that's okay. I like a challenge. But today, you're going to get a brand new image of me. That of a man who pursues justice. Bele, Daphne and I believe you didn't know the whole story. I think David used you like a weapon. Do you know what I mean? David, he took advantage of you. He got you involved in a divorce case that has nothing to do with you and made you the focus of their fight. I mean, he's a very clever chess player. He turns us all into his chess pieces, but he hides behind the scenes. He then moves one piece, you, and makes you the target. And by doing that, he protects all of his interests, even the interests that don't belong to him. I believe you have a clear conscience, Bele. I don't think you would intentionally be used by someone to hurt another person. Not when you know the truth. But, Daphne, she's been damaged by David, and you're being used as a weapon.
Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Daphne.
Just give me 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
So what do you think? I haven't worked in 10 years. Do I look different?
You must be very tired.
No. I haven't had this feeling of participation for a long time. I love this job.
But you could do better.
No. Come on, I'll get you a coffee. Run. Come on.
你这样做是为了逃避对 Daphne 的责任，我只是你利用的工具，是吗？
你是我的女儿，就算你做了一回我的工具，那又怎么了？
这么说你是承认了？
承认什么？说到底，这个公司的财产将来还不都是你的？
可是现在这个公司跟我没有直接关系，是你跟 Daphne 所有的。
你要是这么说，那好，就算我们做一回交易，怎么样？你到悉尼，我算是为你付出不少吧。这次，算是你回报我，行吗？
这个回报是道德的吗？
有人想瓜分我的财产，你站在我这一边，帮助我击退他们，渡过难关，怎么又不道德了呢？
那我问你，你跟 Daphne 离婚，他是不是应该得到他的那笔财产？
这是他咎由自取，要不是他得寸进尺，事情怎么会弄到今天这么个地步？
刘总，嗨，贝雷， 时间差不多了，咱们还要赶飞机。您看，
行，我知道了，你先上车等我。
好。
贝雷啊，我马上去上海出差，这样吧，等我从上海回来以后，咱们再好好聊，行吗？
关于通用进口集团股东的问题，我已经做出了决定，
决定
拒绝刘伟的赠与。
你说什么？
他的公司，他们之间的所有事情都与我无关，所以我决定拒绝。我是不是应该给您提交一份声明呢？
你这么做符合刘伟的意思吗？
这是我自己的决定，我应该有我自己的决定，不一定非要符合谁的意思。啊，您等一下。这个是我拒绝接受赠与的声明。
贝雷，你知道这么做的结果吗？
戴芙妮就会得到刘伟不愿意给她的那笔财产。
那你还这么做？
我一直觉得一个人做人应该是公正诚实的，这是我做人的原则。可是，自从我接受了这份赠与，我心里一直都不踏实。因为我的这2个原则全都违背了。胡律师，你知道，这个公司是刘伟跟戴芙妮一起打拼出来的。如果戴芙妮拿不到这笔钱的话，这是不公正；如果我接受了这笔钱的话，那就是不诚实。所以不管结果怎么样，我只能决定这么做。我已经通知了戴芙妮的代理人比尔，如果你有什么事情的话，也可以随时找我，麻烦你了。
哎，胡律师，
怎么了？
你自己看，这下你老朋友可就彻底完蛋了。
怎么会这样呢？
贝磊这么一弄，他老爸就要倾家荡产了。
你别说了，赶快跟刘伟联系吧，我这还要开会呢。
Sorry, the subscriber you dialed is power off. 这是法院的通知，今天下午2点整，刘伟夫妻离婚案正式开庭。
这么快？
法院启动了预防意外事件的紧急程序。
这个刘伟呀，死活也联系不上他。
就是联系上了，他也出庭了。面对贝磊的拒绝赠与，他还能有什么办法？
贝磊呀，你可真把刘伟给害了。
What's so important that I had to rush over here?
Come in, come in.
What?
I did it. Yeah, I did it.
What did you do?
You see, it's that, you still have that irrevocable prejudice, even after all these years. Your mistrust spears through my soft heart like a sharp knife. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding.
Okay, cut the crap, all right? You're not Romeo. You've never had a role like that in your life. What's going on?
A role on stage is too small for me. It is the stage of life where I show my talent. This is my drama. It is a real one, and it is happening now, and my role is the best one ever.
This says $5 million.
$5 million. The court awarded you $5 million, and I had it transferred into your account as soon as I could. Now, in this country, where private property is secure, no one can take your money from you.
Really? I have $5 million?
You have $5 million.
I have $5 million.
You have $5 million.
I have $5 million.
You have $5 million.
I have $5 million.
We won!
调查出来了吗？
我查过了，咱们的账号上的确没钱了，1分钱也没有。现在所有的下家在等咱们发货，上家在等咱们的货款，广告商在等咱们的费用，所有的推销员也在等咱们的工资。资金链追在这个时候断掉了，
到底是怎么回事？
估计是和你的离婚案有关。刚才罗律师打来电话，让你去找他。
那你为什么不阻拦贝蕾呢？
我阻拦了呀，可是没用啊！而且对方动作特别快，他们把贝蕾的声明呢递交法院，提出开庭申请。法院呢接受了申请，认为我方呢有转移财产的嫌疑，把公司的现金部分判给了对方。
你说贝蕾在接受我赠与这件事情上，从头至尾他的态度和行为都是反常的。你说有没有一种可能性，贝蕾从一开始就被 Daphne 和 Bill 收买了呢？
我看不像。
为什么？
因为那个 Bill 他当时的感觉呢，显得很惊讶，好像什么都不知道。话也说回来了，如果贝蕾想要这笔钱，完全可以独吞。哎，您那女儿就是一怪人。
行，我女儿不正常，那法院怎么会这么不正常呢？他怎么能判得这么快、这么狠呢？
他们启动了预防意外事件的紧急程序。其实说到底，就是因为你是一个黄种人在和一个白人争夺财产，那个白人法官肯定从心里边有偏袒白人。
你的意思是这个法官有种族歧视？那咱们就上联邦法院告他个种族歧视嘛。
可咱们也抓不着任何把柄啊。移民社会有移民社会的好处，但是肯定也有弊端。刘先生，您在这儿这么多年了，您应该明白呀。
你出来一下。告诉我，你都对我做了什么？我要你亲口告诉我，对我干了什么？
我做了一件公平的事情，我让你跟戴芙妮得到了各自属于你们的财产。
你有什么权利这么做？
我是没有权利分割你们的财产，可是我有权利拒绝你的赠与。
你知道你的拒绝对我造成了什么吗？啊
，David， 我跟你说，你把公司财产赠与我，我是非常感激的。可是你很清楚，这个财产有一半是属于戴芙妮的，我不能接受它。我这样做很公平。
我怎么会有你这么个女儿？你在学校里，在课本上有没有学过4个字叫忘恩负义？你现在这么做就是忘恩负义，你懂吗？
你从小有认过我吗？你跟我谈什么恩什么义？我从小到大都是我的父母抚养长大的，到了澳洲来，我也是在自食其力。在我的生命里根本就不希望有你这样一个父亲。
好，很好。就算在你的眼里，从来没有认过我这样的父亲，可是看在我曾经像父亲一样爱护过你、关怀过你，这次我就求你帮忙了，求你这次改变你的决定，好吗？这样我才有救。在海外，就是素不相识的中国人，见了面还得互相帮助呢，更何况我在血缘上就是你的父亲啊！
自己做人的原则，这跟血缘、跟国籍都没有任何关系。我现在只知道戴芙妮她很可怜，她需要别人帮助。如果你只想利用我独吞这笔财产的话，那么戴维，对不起，我不能改变决定。
这么多年来，你是怎么教育你女儿的？她怎么成了一个忘恩负义、六亲不认的东西啊？
你到底想说什么？
她到澳洲的这1年多来，我对她怎么样？她要星星，我给她星星；她要月亮，我给她月亮。我尽心尽意地待她，就是一块石头也该被捂热了。可是她都对我做了什么？啊？他为什么要这样恩将仇报啊？
你先别急，他毕竟是个孩子。
对，就因为他是个孩子，所以我才要来问问你。你告诉我， 他满脑子对我的这种仇恨是从哪里来的？
难道是我让他仇恨你？
这个仇恨不是你种下去的吗？当初我对你始乱终弃，让你一辈子活在社会的底层，让你的梦想成了泡影，所以你就仇恨我，你也让你的女儿一起仇恨我。
刘伟，我以为过去的事情都已经过去了，我们可以面对未来。看来事情没那么简单。好吧，既然你已经把话说开了，那你就说清楚。
好啊，我就是要跟你说清楚。你说凭什么你女儿要把我的财产分给那个澳洲女人？
这件事情我知道，不能怪贝雷。
说实话了吧，你知道，这么说起来，你们是联手在陷害我了。
哼，荒唐！你自己舍不得拿出你那点臭钱，你就发挥这样的想象能力？难道跟你生活了这么多年的妻子就不能得到你的财产吗？
这跟你们有什么关系？你们自己过不好，就想把我也拖下水，拖到跟你们一样的走投无路、倾家荡产的地步。你们这就心安了，就平衡了。你知道这叫什么吗？这叫心理阴暗。
你胡说！
不承认，做都做了，有什么好不承认的？
当初你出国心切抛弃我的时候就是这个样子，现在你和你妻子分手还是这个样子。你自私卑劣，耍心眼玩手段，出了事儿只顾自己的利益，根本就不管人家死活。你怎么就一点都没有变呢？
我不顾别人死活。高丽丽，你是怎么到澳洲来的？你到了澳洲以后住了谁的房子？啊，你知道吗？我每个月要付2000澳币为你租下这个房子。你在律师事务所上班，你以为你的工作就这么好找啊？你知道吗？你的工资都是我付的。你每天工作3个小时，我付你8个小时的工资，你还有资格来说我不顾别人的死活？啊！你站住！你先住手！你先住手！你听我说，丽丽，是不是在你的心目中，我做的再好也补偿不了你的损失？丽丽，丽丽，你听我说，我曾经对不起你过，但我在尽一切努力弥补。丽丽，我求求你了，劝劝你的女儿，让她改变决定，或许我还有救。让
我跟你说点事儿。
你慌里慌张的，出什么事儿了？
刘总，我真的已经是无能为力了，现在情况糟得不能再糟。我们的流动资金已经到了极限状态，供应商停止供货，销售商停止付款，而且还在不停地退货。他们肯定是听到了什么风声，觉得我们不可靠，谁也不愿再趟这滩浑水了。
银行的透支额度都用完了没有？
刘总，如果没用完，就不叫资金链断裂了呀。现在银行不肯再借我们钱了，还是看看有什么别的渠道可以弄来钱。
咱们现在到底缺多少钱？
如果有100万，估计能撑上一阵，希望情况会有所好转。
什么时候要？
当然是越快越好了。
如果是这样，那只有找金融公司了，高利贷。
刘总，这种地方咱们还是能不沾就不沾了。
你要现在不找他们，我上哪儿立刻给你找出这100万来？
刘老板，钱都在这儿，合同你好好看看，月利息20%。
杨先生，这月息20%是不是太高了一点？
高了，在我们这儿借钱都这个数。
行吧，
那签字吧。好，刘老板，祝我们合作愉快。
刘总，咱 咱们的资金链断档了一个时期，货物没有跟进，这个空隙就被其他商家抓住了。这帮家伙都跟苍蝇见了血似的，全都往上扑，一下就占满了整个的零售市场。现在市场上到处都是他们的货，咱们想插也插不进去了。
这市场怎么就这么快饱和了呢？
谁能想得到呢？咱们费尽心思，平面的、立体的，等于都给他们做了广告，帮着他们省去了广告和市场开发的前期费用。这样一来，在货物价格上，他们就大大的低于我们。零售商通通反水，和他们合作，我想，再也不会有人要我们的货了。
资金情况怎么样？
银行贷款部门的人刚被我打发走，最近的一批贷款也到期了。
咱们账号上还有多少钱
？10万。
刘老板你好。
哎，你好，你好。
今天是咱们贷款到期的日子。
啊？是今天吗？
刘老板忘记了？
哎呀，你看，这日子过得太快了。
想必刘老板已经把还款准备好了吧？100万本金加上20万利息，一共120万。
我确实没想到是今天。这样您别着急，给我几个小时，今天晚上12点之前，我一定把钱送到你们公司，你看怎么样？
那好，我们今天晚上12点钟不见不散。
刘总，怎么样？都输进去了。金融公司的人就在外面，您这样出去肯定是不行啊。这样吧，我给罗律师给他打个电话，让他想想办法。
我要是早一点收手就好了。
现在说这些有什么用？我真没想到，你这样的人也会去赌场。
堕落呀！
那家公司说好听点是金融贷款公司，可是他们背后有黑社会的影子，你还不出钱来，知道后果吗？ 这样吧，清偿的事情我来处理。悉尼这里你现在是不能待了，得找个地方避一避。
我上哪儿避去？除非我回中国去。
现在你恰恰回不了中国，债主们肯定已经申请了禁止令和保全令了。你在这场官司没有结束之前，根本不可能离开这个国家。你跟我走吧。
刘伟现在在哪里？
他破产了。
怎么会这样呢？他怎么会破产的呢？
我提醒过你啊。
我没想到事情会这么严重，我当时以为你们只是吓唬我，我没想到会发展成这个地步。
你以为我们是在跟你玩过家家是吧？你毁了一个多么有前途的企业呀！除了你还能有谁？啊？你好大能耐呀你！
胡律师，我来跟贝利谈谈。
我真的不知道事情会这样。
一个人的生活被毁掉，你一句不知道，是不能够打发的，贝雷。
可是我确实没想到，事情会发展的这么绝。
你也许不知道，你的一意孤行会让刘伟破产。难道你真的不知道他对你的感情吗？在这一点上，你不如刘伟。他起码没有用不知道来为自己开脱。他出国以后是真的不知道你来到了这个世界上。可是，他一旦知道了，他不顾一切的想要弥补，想要赎罪，想要补偿。他用尽他所能使用的一切办法，只有一个目的：想得到你的认可和你母亲的原谅。你呢？你不知道他是你父亲的时候，你是那么的感激的。你的感激没有错，他所做的一切值得你感激。如果他仅仅是一个朋友，你会喜爱他，敬重他。可是你一旦知道了真相，你把他当作仇人来对待，践踏他的感情，打击他所有善良的愿望。你以为你是在替你母亲 Daphne 主持正义？你在做这一切的时候，考虑过刘伟的感受没有？没有。一个不顾别人感受的人是残忍的。我现在说这些，你也许不明白。总有一天，你也会有自己的孩子。也许你对现在所做的一切会有所认识，可是已经太晚了，再也来不及对受你伤害的人做任何弥补。那可真的是要抱憾终生了。
刘伟现在在哪里？请带我去找他。
你来做什么？我前生欠你的，好吧？所以这辈子，我要倾家荡产的来偿还你。
刘伟，说这些干什么？
我不说这些还能说什么？
对不起 ，David， 我不是故意的，我不知道事情会这样，我也不知道你会变成这个样子。
你大老远跑来，就是为了告诉我这个？
好了，事情已经到了这个地步，你别说气话了。还是想想办法，找找出路吧。
出路？哼，我还能有什么出路啊？我所有的出路都让这个小祖宗给堵死了。Daphne手里攥着我的500万，
没有这个钱，我哪儿来的出路啊？
情况不好，现在他们在到处找你，看来你一时是出不去了。
陆律师，那是不是如果 Daphne 把500万还给 David， 他的公司就有救了？
理论上 ，Daphne 把这500万送还给公司，当然可以解决问题了。可实际上，现在 Daphne 跟他像仇人一样，根本是不可能的事。
David， 这件事情是我错了，是我不好，是我造成的。我去求戴芙妮，我让他把500万还给你，我让他来救你的公司，我去求他。
哼，让他把钱拿出来，你别白日做梦了。
5 million. You found David, and you want me to give him $5 million.
Daphne, I owe a huge amount of money. Those guys after him. He is in danger. Please, save him.
Why? Why would I do that? Why should I have to be the one to care? He didn't care. He hurt you. He hurt me. He even hurt your mother. He lied. He cheated. He's a two-faced bastard, and I hope he rots on that damn fruit plantation. I wish I'd never met him. I wish I'd never laid eyes on him. I wasted 10 years with that man. Do you understand? 10 years. He's a stranger to me. You understand? He's a stranger.
I understand, I know. And I hate him too. But he's not a stranger. He's in trouble. Only you can save him. Daphne, please save him. Save him. Save him.
Bailey, you may have got the money from him, but you can't make me decide what I'm going to do with it. It's my money, and I'll decide. Not you, not David, not Bill. Me. Me. My life, my money.
I know, but you don't forget the man that's lived with you for 10 years.
still love you, David.
I love you too.